My citizens, it's with great honor that I honor a veteran that has served in 2 wars. He has brought great honor to his country, and today, we tell his story. An Asian American World War II soldier wounded beyond help in battle. He's kidnapped by Japanese and sent to Nazi scientists who surgically extract his brain and put it in a monkey. The Germans modified the monkey in ways to make its brain live indefinitely. The war eventually ended, and the man, now trapped in a monkey, travels to Vietnam, where he falls in with a tribe of monkeys. The Vietnam War eventually started, and as a result, got his new home, a family, demolished. Wanting revenge, he joined the Americans in fighting the Vietnamese, flying a chopper and providing air support to ground forces. Feeling like he could no longer live there, he moved back to the States, where he opened a bar. Darnold opened his bar in a remote town, usually used as a rest stop for people moving through the city. After a few good years of bartending, one day a familiar face walked through his doors. His old war buddy from Vietnam, Bobby Possumcods, had rolled into town. Bobby had fallen under bad times and was homeless, so Darnold helped Bobby get a job at the 711 down the street. After an incident in his bar involving Gorilla Glue, Bobby has no choice but to surgically remove Darnold's brain from his monkey body with 12 9mm bullets to the neck. As a result, May, the local engineer, fixes up an old robot body to put his brain in. After a few weeks of getting used to his new body, Darnold rebrands the bar to have a more mechanical feel. He even serves androids and cyborgs now. After having a life-changing experience in the basement of the 711, Darnold's brain chemistry is altered. Darnold, feeling a wave of anger and anguish, travels to a phone tower in the middle of Death Valley. After climbing to the top, he reflects on everything that has happened to him. Seeing his entire platoon wiped out on Hacksaw Ridge, being shot to hell, and getting his legs blown to pieces, being kidnapped by Japanese as a prisoner of war, being tortured and tested on by Nazi scientists, being shunned by his family because he wasn't human, moving to Vietnam and being brought in by a tribe of monkeys, only to have his new home and family be destroyed during the war. Opening a thriving business only to be glued to his bar, resulting in him being confined to cold metal tube. Darnold no longer feels like himself. Anger and hatred entangled his mind, turning his eyes into glowing red window into his shattered mind. Darnold then sets out to the place that caused all of his suffering, Japan. In Japan, he caused chaos in the night, patrolling the dark alleyways of Tokyo, taking out all his anger on the citizens of the country that took his humanity all those years ago. Over time, a legend formed over his travesties. They called him Chiesi Akai Shuri, the Red Death. After a while, the Yakuza heard about the brutality left in his wake and took an interest in the Red Death and offered him a job. Darnold then spent the next year working as a debt collector for the Yakuza. After working his way up the ranks, he then pitched the idea of spreading their arms dealings to America. So Darnold, using his U.S. citizenship, and runs his own crime syndicate in America with help from his connections in the Yakuza.